Agency is critical to healing. We get to choose. How badly do you want to heal? How much are you willing to give up, to sacrifice in order to heal, or to resolve a challenge, or to reach a goal? Whatever it is that you are moving toward or need resolved, how badly do you want it? There's the familiar story of willpower and losing weight and staying away from the sweets or whatever it is. That is an illustration of this, but it's still lower on this spectrum of understanding. Your agency drives your actions. Your agency fuels your thoughts and your feelings, and your beliefs cycle around and feed that agency. So if you feed a positive cycle, you will have more agency and more clarity and more power to change your situation. But if you constantly negate your power and give up your agency, you will not succeed in your goals, in your efforts. I hear my children say, "Oh, I can't do that." Or, "Well, I don't know how that happened." Or, "Well, I'm just like that. That's just who I am." Well, they don't get away with that anymore. My sweetheart and I catch them every time we can and call them on it and say, "Stop giving away your agency. Your agency is your power. You accept your agency. You empower yourself. Even if you don't know something, do not admit that you don't know it. You seek for the answer. You move from a powerless position into an information gathering position. If you don't understand how something happened, you figure it out. You find out how that happened. Was it a choice you made? Was it an outside influence? What was it? Because so many times we just relegate our answers to somebody else or something else. We give up that power. And if we choose to go after the answer, we are engaging our power. We are engaging that ability inside of us to choose our next step, to choose health, to choose higher vibration, to choose anything better. As we gain power, you will start learning how victimhood has no place in you. When you give up your power, you're essentially choosing to become a victim. You're choosing to become reactive to your environment and not take charge, not take responsibility for your actions, who you are, and who you can become. Maintaining that power gives you the ability to change anything that you want to change in your life. Another part of agency is choosing to be who we are and to improve on that and become who we can become. Sometimes that requires a little humility. And I'm not talking about the kind of humility that we misunderstand where we put ourselves down. That's not humility. Humility is understanding truth. It's understanding where your power comes from. And so if there's something that you're faced with that's a challenge, standing up and accepting the responsibility humbly for that mistake or that misunderstanding or whatever it is, if it's coming to a place where you are open to be teachable, then you can truly learn what it is to have power, what it is to have responsibility, even though that may be intimidating to some people to take responsibility for themselves. Actually, it's freeing. If you take responsibility for your own life and for who you are and what's inside of you and be willing to improve and change, that's power. You will be filled with power. You will find an encouragement inside of you that doesn't exist if you want somebody else to take responsibility, if you don't accept the power that you have. You'll lose that power if you don't accept it. The less you take responsibility for yourself, the less power you will have over your life. The more of a victim role you will play. And that's not a place for anybody. That's not a place for people like us, people like your loved ones and those you know. We all have important, beautiful things to accomplish, and we can't accomplish those things if we don't take charge of our lives, if we don't accept our lives where they are and learn what we need to do to improve them and make them better. So agency is key in healing, in improving our lives, in reaching goals, in becoming healthy and happy and successful. All those things that you want in your life that are good, all require you to take hold and own your agency. That's what this is all about. That's what life above the line is all about. You have to be in creation mode. You have to own your power. You have to acknowledge it and recognize it and thrive in it in order to succeed in anything. Living your life above the line means creating beautiful things, creating joy, creating solutions to challenges, and improving and lightening up and raising your vibration. All of these wonderful things happen above the line. So allow yourself to take responsibility for whatever it is. Whatever obstacle is in your way, take responsibility for it and get rid of it. Once you accept that agency, you accept that power, you have the power to eliminate all the negative things in your life and rise up above the line and live in a beautiful creation mode where your life is unfolding before you in the ways that you are imagining and hoping. That's how you live with agency, and that's how you live with joy.